que sueñes profundo como los poetas con lunas y mundos, un bosque de enanos, de barbas muy largas con carita de oro y nieve en sus plantas. Buenas noches, mi amor. Nos vemos mañana. Yo quiero un besito desde tu ventana.
So, well, yeah, it's been a week of up and downs. The car was fresh, relatively untested. We knew the car inside out, but from day one we struggled slightly. I mean, we came to the Grand Palais with high hopes, as anyone would. We had all our fingers and toes crossed, but we knew deep down that we had a car that was untested. And as events unfolded, this turned into a big shakedown, a big test. And we've had a great time, you know, that's for sure. We're here at the end. We've done every day bar the second day where we were ruled out pretty early on with our diff problem. But we've had such a good time. Out of the 11 special stages that we actually managed to take part in, we won 6 of them. So that's pretty good going, considering. We were leading after the first special stage. We were leading the event overall, but obviously the circuit, Dijon circuit, the first race, the second special stage, so to speak, we had our first issue that was sort of the end of the event for us from a competitive point of view. But you know, we set out to go quickly and learn and develop the car. We've got a huge list now, and we've just sat down with some other guys and we were already talking about next year. So really excited about next year. And I'm also really excited. The car was so well accepted by everyone, and you know, just from our Instagram page that's specifically for the team, it's just been so well accepted by everyone. Everyone's just so excited to see it when it turns up anywhere, and it's already got its own sort of personality and it's quite famous on the event. So I think everyone will be pleased to see it back next year. So we are promising that we'll come back next year and give it a really good go and hopefully try and do the business, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think you know, when you come to an event like this with any car that you've never done it with, even if it's a car that you've raced. I mean, we've both raced Cobras before, but you know, the Tour Auto is different to any race because, you know, all the special stages, they're all so different. You know, you've got lots of bumps, you've got lots of obstacles, lots of unexpected things, and you know, the car just behaves totally differently. So you know, I think we always knew in the back of our mind when we came on this event with this car that it was going to be more of a learning process this year. You know, we've won more than half of the stages that we managed to compete in, and we've shown that we're competitive not only in the VHC category but also overall. Obviously we had a great day today. We won at Le Mans, we beat the GT40, and we won the final stage overall. So I think we've got to take a lot of positives from it. And as James said, we've got a very long list of things which, a bit like the GT40, we'll go away and sort out and come back next year and have a proper crack at it. Absolutely right.
Looks like it was the Lotus Elan first and second. So the Elans, they obeyed the golden rule. They got to the end without braking, consistently on the pace. I think they probably, between those two cars, they won one stage out of the 14, but managed to win the event overall. And it just goes to show what we said last year, what we said the other day. It's, you've got to finish the race to be, well, first you have to finish in order to finish first. So they've done it again. Well done to them, and such nice guys. And again, like so nice to see the same people year in, year out, but also a load of new people this year who've all had a great time. And I just hope we see more new people next year as well.
I think definitely, for me, one of the best things about this event is it's not just the variety in terms of the driving, the roads, the special stages, the circuits, but it's the camaraderie between the drivers, and such a broad mix of nationalities, and everybody just wants to have fun and have a good time, and but whilst still remaining highly competitive. Just for me, it's the best event.
So final thing I think is we've got to thank the organisers, Patrick Peter and his team. They do such a fantastic job of looking after us, but also obviously all the marshals and everyone that's just so friendly. It's the Patrick Peters organisation, they do such a fabulous job of looking after us, and it's been seamless. We've had no problems with the hotels or where to go or what to do. It's easy for us. All we have to do is drive and win, and not crash and not brake.
And I think all the guys that we've got involved in our team, they're also passionate about it. From Steve Gilby, who restored the car and was working all Easter bank holiday weekend. He put his heart and soul into it, and testament to the car to be here at the end of the rally, basically at the end of its shakedown. Then of course, after Steve was finished it went to DK, and the guys worked late at night to do all the sort of finishing touches and
all the other subcontractors. Lawrence Kett, the body guy, Norm Dales who painted it.
Indeed, Steve Warrior who supplies the engine.
And Gary Spencer who lent us a gearbox because we broke at the last minute, and all those guys just been amazing. And of course, Keep Europe, who lent us the diff so that we could carry on and do the last 3 days of the event.
The other thing is these guys are all, they're all on the phone to the rest of the team. I mean, obviously, we've got Anton and Martin who run the car during the week for us, and those boys were up till 3 o'clock in the morning the other night, and then back up again at 6 o'clock in the morning. They're driving the same amount of distance in the van as we are. They put their heart and soul into it. They're so passionate, and it's I think we've got a great setup.
Teamwork. It's all about teamwork. Speaking of which, probably time to go and have a beer, isn't it?
More than one, I think.
Yeah. Perfect.
Cuando voy por la calle y me acuerdo de ti, me lleno de alegría, de ganas de vivir. Me parece que fueran las flores más bonitas, el cielo más radiante y el aire más sutil. Cuando escucho en la noche alguna melodía, qué cosas no daría por estar junto a ti, para sentir que vivo intensamente, y para que tú sientas lo que siento por ti. Estoy enamorado de tu vida, estoy enamorado de tu amor, y cada vez que pienso en tu dulzura, comienza a florecer mi corazón. Me acuerdo que tú tienes tu luz propia, que siempre está sonriendo para mí y vuelve a revivir en mi memoria la gloria que le has dado a mi vivir. Que me toquen un porro sabanero, que me toquen un porro es lo que quiero, que me toquen un porro sabanero.